You have entered the realm of dead air. For the next 2 hours, you will be transported into the world of the strange and the supernatural. You might not feel the need to cleanse your laptops or mobile devices afterwards. But it might not be a bad idea.
Hey, I just got a reminder on my phone that the show is starting. That's because I clicked follow and reminder bell, something you guys should all be doing. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dead Air Live on the Dead Air Full Spectrum channel. It is our Sunday night show, and boy, have we got something exciting going on for you guys tonight. Hello in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, the thumbs up for our content, what you're enjoying, and the reminder bell. Click on that for our upcoming content. A whole lot to get to tonight. And, I always talk about the fact that our producer, Bill Forte, is probably one of the most reactionary, enthusiastic watchers, viewers of the paranormal. He is KGRA, and we simulcast on KGRA.com, KGRA, or DB.com, KGRA on Facebook and on YouTube. With us always, the wonderful Erin Bush, who is, again, a sensitive. She is a producer as well with the Andrea Perrin Show. And you guys may or may not remember the young lady on screen, Alyssa Phoenix, TikTok sensation, paranormal enthusiast, sensitive. And if you guys remember this is something that happened quite a while ago that you might really remember and enjoy. I want you to absolutely focus on the experience. Ask them to show you their story. First of all, how many spirits did you encounter?
In the beginning, when you first did the first spirit, it was only one. And then in the last part, it was 3, like 2.5. Like one wasn't really showing itself. Mercedes says she saw a woman, brown hair, and old clothes, and then a man, but she couldn't really get a description.
And Holly?
You said it was like a woman and then a male that was in his 30s, and you said you saw that how did you describe his clothing? Big white t-shirt, chain on his neck. But originally when it first started, I saw like a woman right around 40s, 50s, and she was sleeping underneath a white blanket. And it was like she was peacefully sleeping, but then I kept seeing like this little girl looking. But then I saw basically like the little girl was peering through a door, and then it went back to the woman sleeping, and I saw an unknown man, like, I guess, choke her, when basically all of a sudden it goes back and the little girl was holding the hand of someone, and I couldn't see what that person was. I couldn't see who the person was that she was holding the hand of, but the little girl was just staying silent, and it was almost as if she witnessed it. So I felt like she probably witnessed it but didn't want to say anything.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The young lady who ran that was named Alana. You can touch it, it's too close to me. Alana had a room downstairs. She lived on the property. The room that we eventually deemed as the murder room. The man you encountered, we named Mr. Nasty because he will not physically show himself completely to us either. He stays in the shadows. What basically happened was that she was asleep under the white sheet in her bed, and out of jealousy, because she was in a relationship with someone else, Mr. Nasty killed her. Who also viewed this was the little girl, Becca. So he also killed Becca.
Wow. Do you guys hear that? Is that Dustin? Do you guys hear that? That voice?
It was a double homicide in this post office. Wow. So Alyssa was brought with us here today by my invitation to try and pick up on the spirits of this location that we are going to investigate with tonight with RISEUP Paranormal and a wonderful cast of characters that are going to be there. And the location, Aaron, would you play the clip of where these individuals are tonight?
Let's do it.
This is going to be fun. Disembodied voices. We're going to have a lot of entertainment going on. But guys, without any further ado, we are going to the estate, also known as Oliver House. Please welcome Ken DaCosta and a very special guest to the show. Welcome, guys, and thank you tonight for doing this. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and welcome to everybody who's watching tonight. On KGRA and YouTube, simulcast on Facebook, as I'm sure George has covered. This is something we're really excited about because the last time we were here was actually 7 years ago. And the house had really just opened. So if we weren't the first group in here, we were among those. And it's a much different environment in here now. And you'll be able to see this, how absolutely gorgeous and well appointed this place is. So welcome to everybody. You'll be joining us for the next 2 hours. We have members of RISEUP here. We have Cody and Satori who are going to be doing their method here. And we're looking forward to this. We're really excited about it. The woman who made all of this possible for tonight is sitting to my left here. Her name is Christy Parrish, and she is Ms. Oliver House, who's done so much in terms of historical preservation, research, upkeep and maintenance on the place, and turning it into what it is now. And I'd like if she would just maybe give us a little bit of background on where we are tonight and the things that have happened over the years. And Christy, thank you so much for allowing us and giving us this opportunity tonight. Tell us a little bit about the Oliver House.
So the Oliver House is a project that's very special to my heart, and it is an American staple in our history. It is a Tory house, and to share the stories of the families that called this home is like a pleasure. It's an honor. The house was built by Judge Peter Oliver for his son, Peter Oliver Jr., and his young bride-to-be, Sally Hutchinson. It took roughly a year to complete, and the family moved into it in 1770. They were pushed out by Reverend Sylvanus Brown in 1774 because they were Tories. The house was confiscated, everything was ripped down off the walls, every item was sold, and the money raised was used to buy ammunition to fight the American Revolution. After that, the Commonwealth owned the house, and many families lived here over the years. But it holds a special place because I do believe strongly that we're able to interact with each layer of history within the walls of this house.
Right.
And I do believe that RISEUP has had the opportunity to be able to confirm that.
Yeah, I mean, when we're talking about this house, we are literally talking about Revolutionary War era, and a lot of the actors associated with this house played very central and vital roles in that conflict. There were, of course, revolutionaries. There were, British sympathizers. So it played out like a passion play during those times leading up to that. Quick question before we cut away. When did you know that there was something a little bit different about this house rather than just, this beautiful place here,
Yeah.
but there was something that was a little bit odd?
So I always say that it's no accident that I ended up here. There was something that kind of drew me to this location. I'm from Tennessee, you can't tell by the accent. So what the heck am I doing in Yankeeville, working on a Revolutionary War home? I feel like there was kind of a destiny that happened with that. And I knew when I first looked at this house from the driveway and stepped out of my car onto the grounds, I knew that this was somewhere that was absolutely special and had so much to reveal.
Yeah.
And that's never left me. That very first feeling has never left me.
Yeah. Well, I think when we were here those 7 years ago, being among the first to do this kind of thing, I think that the residents here, the people who were here, were kind of getting used to us because they had not maybe been addressed before. And there are some clips that you guys are going to play during the course of the night about our first time here. And it was remarkable because a lot of these things were audible to us, disembodied voices, even as we were setting up. And then, EVPs, a lot of video that we took to give you an idea of where we were at the time. So, again, Christy, thank you so much for this opportunity from the bottom of my heart. And on behalf of everybody, we got a couple of special guests here tonight. Behind the camera over there is Mrs. RISEUP, who has put up with my nonsense for 40 years.
Done.
And sitting to her right behind her is Jacqueline Nunez, owner of the Conjuring House, who was anxious to see what this was all about. So they're going to be joining us as well. Kind of a smaller crew tonight. Of course, Julie's here, Mark's here, Missy's here, Cody and Satori. So there's a lot to cover, and we are going to be starting actually in the room next door here. If we go over a little bit tonight and leave KGRA, rest assured we'll stay with you. And if you have questions, post them up in chat and the host will get them to us. It's good to see the four of you. Thanks for doing this tonight. So we're anxious to get started.
I got a question for Christy. Christy, when you went to the estate by yourself, is there any time when you feel like there's a presence there and it gets you a little unnerved, or are you comfortable with that environment now?
In the beginning, yes. I have to say it was uncomfortable because of the sheer strength of the energies that interact with us in the building. But over time, I've realized that they're only trying to communicate, and it's not to scare us. There was one particular situation to where I had to come back in the house at night because a candle was left on. And I walked up the stairs and into a dark house. And there was a man standing in the doorway at the top of the stairs. I saw him moving in the door. I couldn't see clearly exactly what he looked like, but I knew it was a man. And he said, "You came back," like a test. And that's when I realized, yeah, I'm in a haunted house. There's a man in the doorway. Maybe it's the time you need to go. So I said, yes, you're right, but now I gotta leave. And I walked out as fast as I could without falling down the stairs, locked the house up. But that moment will always resonate with me because they acknowledged who I was, and they acknowledged that there are things they can do to get their way. And I just need to open with it. And anybody who visits my house just needs to open up and listen. Because that's really all I want.
And that's what we'll be doing tonight. For most people, you would probably say in that situation, it's a candle. What can probably go wrong? I think I'll head home right now. But, that's not this woman.
No.
That's not this woman.
Me. No.
I only have one question for Ken. Bringing Jacqueline Nunez from the Conjuring House there, have we not talked about crossing the streams, Ken?
Oh, no. This is an absolutely perfect situation for this because we are talking about two iconic properties that were once homes to people who are historically significant and are generally speaking, around the same timeline chronologically. So we shall see what happens. Maybe there's a possibility that we could have a visitation in here. I don't know, but I rule absolutely nothing out. But we're very happy to share this tonight with Jacqueline. Very happy that she's here. So
Yes.
I'm sure, we'll be popping in on us at some point sooner or later. But, you never know. We never know. That's the whole point of this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live at the Oliver Estate, Middleboro, Massachusetts, and we're going to be kicking off this investigation shortly. Ken, you need to start getting set up, and we'll maybe play another clip here, and then we'll get back to you guys as soon as you are ready.
Sure thing. All right, everybody, stay tuned, stick around with us. Keep your eyes on cameras, things like that. You've got the chat room, let your presence be known. Thank you all for joining us tonight. So, guys, we're going to go get to work.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you both.
I'm going to keep this one up there also so we have a little bit more symmetry. So, yeah, before I was talking about the fact that Alyssa partook in an experiment with Curse City, but then after that, we wound up conversing back and forth. She was sending me questions over Facebook Messenger about the paranormal and experiences she'd been having, and then said I wanted to come back and do something here soon. And I said, this is an opportunity to come and do this. And then last night, we started a dialogue on the phone with Messenger Vocal, and we're able to get some names. Isn't that correct, Alyssa?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
And visions.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that I think is going to be an interesting dynamic between you and Aaron, because Aaron has that same capability. I have inklings of it, but not to the levels of what you two have. And Aaron, have you been thinking about this place, and has certain things come to your mind also?
I've tried to avoid it, only from, when you're designing things for the shows and promos, I'm trying to avoid the history because I don't want to get any information on the front end. So I've tried to really kind of avoid it. But when I was talking to Ken earlier, it has a really nice, just pleasant vibe, and it felt almost like, you talk about time slips, that family is still very much in their day-to-day in that house all the time. So almost like parallel dimensions happening at once, but constant, right? But I don't feel like it, there's nothing negative. It just feels like a very pleasant, lovely place to be. And it's absolutely beautiful.
It's funny, Bill, when you get so soaked into what it is that's happening during these investigations, it's like reliving my experiences for the first time as investigator, going out there and having those type of anomalies occur. But it never seems to lessen with you. It's always the same level of, I'm intensely enjoying the hell out of this.
It's a passion. I love this. This house right here is active. I've had people come to this house. I've been on investigations. I've had voices, you guys know, say my name, Class A EVP on the field. I'm like, Bill, what? So, yes, I love this. And it's a pleasure to be on with all of you here. And hello to all those that are listening. And yes, we are live. So those in chat, we are live. So,
yeah, they're repositioning the locations where they're at. This is the live shot. Night vision. Let me switch this over, Aaron. Sorry.
That's not.
This is the room
that room is beautiful.
Actually just sitting in. Yes.
Pristine.
I have two pictures of this room from both sides, so you can see if you want me to throw those up there.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to do that right now, as they're still setting up, I'm watching them in the queue.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And these are all by Frank Grace, who's an incredible photographer up in New England. And he's been nice enough to allow us to show all these images of his. And then this is the other side where Ken and Miss Christie were sitting.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Really
I've been to the George Washington headquarters, which is literally 5 minutes from my house. and it's in the same time frame. You know, it's in the same setting. It looks very similar.
Oh, I bet.
You know, the
It's
way
beautiful.
it is. But do we? Ken was mentioning that several years ago.
Zoom in on here.
Yeah, we'll bring him up there. He's setting up.
I could do that.
All right, he's still setting up right now, so I'll put him back on mute for a second. Go ahead.
Several years ago, they did an investigation at this estate. Do we have any clips from that time that they did that investigation when they were there?
I have a bunch of clips from when they were there in 2007. I think it was 2000. No, not that far back. But the last time they were there was 7 years ago. So that's most of what we've got in here. And I can play some of those if you'd like for me to.
Oh, while they're still setting up, can you tease us with one?
Yeah, totally.
Go for it then,
Let's
George.
pick. There's so many options.
That means it was a good night.
Yeah, do one of the shorter ones right now because it looks like Cody's attorney almost ready.
Okay, here, I'll give you a short 13-second one. Here we go.
Is that the stairs that were over here? Yeah, one of the servants.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think I just heard something.
I just heard a female.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, as Ken said, a lot of disembodied, which is fantastic, and you know, we're going to try as much as possible while they're doing their sessions to go on mute for you guys in the audience, so that if you hear something, it won't be something that we've done to mistake that. So when you guys
say the family's still there, how many family members are we talking? Does anybody pick that up? Like how many?
That's an answer for Chrissy, the proprietor, or the team while they're there. So we can ask them that. But right now, it looks like we're going to Cody and Satori along with Ken, and they are going to be doing their communication, which is something we've anticipated greatly. Cody, Satori, I don't know whether or not you've had a chance to meet Alyssa Phoenix, who's been on our show before. And she and I last night did a remote view collective consciousness experiment, and she got names and she got a story also. So we want to see whether or not she actually tapped into the Oliver estate. So I'd love to see what you guys come up with. But good evening. Good to see you both.
I know, right? How are you?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
I can hear you. Absolutely.
Okay. Cody asked how you were.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that part. I said, hello. All right. So you guys are going to go through your normal routine. We're going to mute from our end so that there's no mistake on the audio, and they can certainly hear the knocking sound. And just like any other time you guys come on the show, if you can give an abridged version, everybody, of what it is you're going to be doing.
Great. All right. So Satori and I, when we met a few years ago, if you've never seen this before, we somehow discovered that when we come into contact with us, it's kind of like flipping on a switch that kind of draws in, if there's spirit around, they come a little closer, and we seem to hear them a bit better. Everybody that's here can hear what's going on. So we're not your everyday, medium or psychic, because we're not sensing anything internally. Whatever's happening is what everybody else can hear around us, and we've gotten some pretty interesting results by using this method. And what we're going to try doing to start off the investigation here is to try to get a few names, kind of make a list, and give it out to the rest of the team to really focus in on whatever those names are, so we know who's here, and we're not just asking for random people that aren't here tonight. So that's the goal. So we're going to do it.
Okay. All right, with that.
Let me get myself hooked up here. As you guys know, I just put a recorder down on the floor, so that way when we show evidence, we can overlay this to really enhance the sounds of what we're hearing here. And a little bit later on, we got a little experiment we're going to do with them, something a little bit different, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
All right, ready, guys?
We're on.
So we're going to hopefully hear them walk in if they're around, and then we'll try to develop the language of communication that we usually do. Ready? All right. If anybody can hear my voice, or if you see a strange light and hear me very loudly, I'm going to ask you to come closer. I'm standing right here. Cody's in a black jacket. My name's Satori. And when you're here, if you just stand right next to us for me and stomp your feet or make any noise you know. Could you do that same noise 3 times to let me know you understand me? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. It's great to talk to you this evening. I want to play a little game with you, okay? So 1 of that noise for yes. It's exciting, I know. Hold on a second. If there's multiple people, hold on a second. 1 for yes and 2 for no. Do you understand? Thank you so much. I'm also going to go through the alphabet and try to get some names from you. Okay, how many people are in here that are passed on? Can you tell me?
All right, so maybe we can have somebody that maybe is a bit stronger or can communicate at least for now with us. And we'll try to talk to everybody, but we just need one person to come forward right now and maybe speak for everybody else.
The loudest. How about that? Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this. So I'm going to ask, could you spell your name? So I'm going to go through the alphabet. When I get to the first letter of your name, you knock. Then I'll restart. When I get to the second letter, you knock, and I'll keep restarting until we spell your name, okay? Do you understand? Okay, I'll go slow at first. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, A, key, the word key. Okay, next word. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. V.
Over.
Over there. Who's over there? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Philip? Can I get a last name? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, R. Parrish? There's excitement in the room. Does that mean something to you?
That's my dad.
Aww. Can I ask where in the room Philip is? Whoever's the loudest, can I ask where in the room Philip is? I'm going to point, okay? And you knock when I get there. Over there. Okay. Thank you so much. Would he like to talk right now? Would he like to talk right now, or would he like to wait a second? 1 for talk right now, 2 for waiting for a little bit. Words. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D, E, where is A, B, C, D, E, F, F, A, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Y? More?
That's my stepmom.
Marcario.
Okay, so she's asking, he's asking where.
Jason.
I'm not sure. Do you happen to know
About what?
where she is right now?
She's at home.
She's at home.
Is that a good answer? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, A, B, C, D, E, tell. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, O. A, B, C, D, E. Joe? Tell Joe. More. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. K? A, B, C, D, E, J, O, E, K, E. No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. More. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L. A, B, C, D, E, E. More. A, B, C, D, E, E. No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Okay, what do we have here? J, O, E, K. No.
Choking?
No. L.
Is this
My
Joe?
sister's name is Joey
Is
Carroll.
this Joe?
Oh, okay.
Joe Kelly is what you're trying to spell out?
There's excitement in the room. There's a lot going on.
This is her sister.
Joey Carroll.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Is that what you're trying to say? I lost track of spelling a little bit. You trying to say something? Tell. Okay, what do you want to tell them? Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, K. A, B, C, D, E, E. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Kelly? A, B, C, D. I'll restart. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, S. A, B, A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Sarah? A, B, C, C. A, no. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Love them.
So my sister's name is Joey. My other sister is named Kelly. And my other sister after that is Sarah.
So he wants everybody to know that he
That's
loves
his
them.
girls.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I just miss him and love him. And I hope I've made him proud.
Hear that? Yeah. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. A, B, C, D, E, we. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Got. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, U. We got you. So, is that just like you're always around watching over? Good. That's good to know.
All right. Maybe we try aiming to see who's with the house.
I have a feeling this Philip is
So-
around.
I just want to say something, Christy. Every one of us here in this group has had this happen, because once that door is open, you know, my mom, my sister, Mark's cousin,
Oh,
Julie's brother, Melissa's dad. Every one of us has had that moment here, where I'm not sure about Jacqueline.
At my house,
Yeah,
my entire family.
right. So we've all had that moment where we needed to take a moment. So we take a moment to process this, but people who do have a message, they'll explain it a little bit later about how this all works, because, you know, we think that's amazing. How it works is even weirder.
Christy,
So just so you know, I mean, we've all had those moments.
Christy, on behalf,
Unusual places.
There's a question.
you know, Christy, on behalf of all of us here that are part of this stream and those in chat, we send our love, and we're all in awe. And it's such a moment to see this, what just happened. I mean, words cannot express what I'm feeling, because I was almost near tears when I was hearing this coming through and being put together. Aaron, George, Alyssa, any comment? You guys are muted, so.
Yeah, I think they were going to try and see they were going to keep that on a roll with who's in the house. So
Yeah.
be interested to see who we got next.
Do your thing.
All right, do your thing.
Well, I just want to let you know, if we enter the house, it doesn't feel it's gone, because I have a feeling if he's here, he's probably always around.
We
Okay?
can also go, if she wants to keep it, we can talk in private too.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so let's try getting so what we're gonna try doing, so we're gonna be here for a few hours tonight, whoever can hear me. And we would love to know the names of the individuals that are here inside of the house, so we know who we're talking to. So if someone could come forward and maybe give maybe a list of names of,
The spirits of the house, maybe?
and include yourself in that too. And I think that would be wonderful. Then we know who we're talking to, and we can tell you our names.
Somebody's walking. Sounds like heavier footsteps. Hello? I'm not sure if you've been seeing how this works so far. So I'm gonna ask for the loudest of the two, because I think there's two here. To walk up? Yes, thank you so much. So can I ask for your first name? Do you know how this works? One for yes, two for no? Okay, perfect, thank you. So I'm gonna go through the alphabet and get your name, okay? A, B, C, D, E, E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, E, A, R. Earl? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Do you want to give me your last name?
Just to confirm, we're trying to get a list of names of the other spirits, or the other people that are inside of the house.
So can I get your last name? Okay, thank you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, R. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, O. Does anybody know?
Shrub.
Okay,
Spark.
that sound right? Thank you. You try to spell something? A, B, C, C. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, M. A, B, C, D, E, E. Hum. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Upstairs. You want us to go upstairs, Earl? Okay.
Which room?
Can you tell us where upstairs? He just walked away. Okay.
All right, well, we'll take a break and
Mark audio is
reset upstairs.
In the last part of that, where they were talking about coming upstairs, is anybody else talking other than that?
I heard a voice.
I whispered for a second, only to
All right.
tell them that
So
the light
it may
went
have
off.
been you.
It
I'm gonna
may have
mark
been
the
me.
audio, go back 30 seconds with the understanding that maybe it was you, because I heard like a voice on top of your voice.
Yeah. I heard
Okay.
Yeah, I heard the whisper.
Anybody, okay, let's, Earl Sprout,
I guess so. I don't know if that is.
can we identify that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earl Scroat.
Who was it?
Yeah.
He was the man in the house from 1834 to about 1943.
Okay.
Well, actually, he died in 1861, I'm sorry. But he died at
But he owned the house? Okay.
He died upstairs?
Come upstairs. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you for that.
1861.
Something very important upstairs. That's fantastic.
Apparently, trying to like not know anything.
We're still live, guys.
Can we, are we on right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can, George, can you play a clip and just give us a few seconds here?
Yeah, we certainly want to talk about what just transpired, and we'll also introduce a clip or two while you guys relocate.
Okay, that's fine, thank you. We just wanna talk about a few things here, and then, we'll check back with you.
All right, guys. Again, we are live at the Oliver Estate, Middleboro, Massachusetts. We're going to give them some time. Let me put them on mute to reorganize and get a game plan going. But in the meantime, as I bring them off screen for just a little bit here, guys, I wanted to touch base on your impressions. Everybody on mute at this time, and let me know. We'll start, Alyssa, as you're the newbie to this experience, what your thoughts were. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, I have never seen anything like it. I was sitting there like amazed and in shock at everything that was happening from her father coming through. Oh, I just never seen that before.
And Erin, you've been there. Now, I just recently got a chance to experience this myself in St. Augustine with them, and I've talked about it on the show, that I was skeptical, as anybody would be, who's seeing it through two dimensions and going, well, do they have a trick knee? Is it, popping the hip? Is it? No. And when you're talking about going from a concrete surface in Murder's Row up into the second floor to the sheriff's quarters at the St. Augustine Old Jail, and you can see the difference or hear the difference, can't do that with a popping knee or hip or anything like that.
No. And and the jail, those knocks were loud, and you cannot knock like that on concrete and make the kind of sounds that they were getting. But you can't ever tell where it's coming from half the time. You can't tell if it's the floor. Is it the wall? Is it coming in between? Like, it just feels like it's all encompassing around you.
I know.
And you're just like, what the heck is going on? It's the most, I've seen it so many times. I've seen it in person, and it never gets old. I tell them all the time, I'll be 85 and my head will explode every time it happens. Like, that's just.
And Bill, you're never there post show. Sometimes we have them on, or we have clips of them, and after the show's over with, we'll still continue talking about it. And I say time and again, thank God they're not around me 24/7 because I would antagonize them. Because there's so many different theories with involvement to this, but
I've got the chills.
The possibilities are endless, aren't they?
I did a little digging, and I'm not going to give it away yet because we're not done. But Bethania and Earl Sproat, and I'm not going to get into details. They were at that home during the 1840s. There's more details here, but let's wait.
Yeah, let's wait for sure.
But oh my gosh, what? Let's see.
Yeah,
I'm reading it, and I'm like, they hit it. And I'm a little. Now that they said that they want to go upstairs, reading what I just. This is unbelievable. I'm freaking out. Oh my
Love it.
gosh.
The enthusiasm is incredible. But Miss Erin, from
Yes,
what I
sir.
understand, that again, you've got some more clips
I
from
do.
RISEUP's investigation 7 years ago at this amazing location that you wanted
Yep.
to share with the audience.
Yep, Ken loaded these up today, so I'm not going to play them in any particular order. I'll try not to duplicate what I've already played, but let me give you the first one here. Just to give you some context on this one, somebody in RISEUP was looking for Ken and Cody. So there is humans talking like, hey, where are the guys or whatever, and there is a response. So here we go.
Play that again.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that sounds like the same voice from the clip you played earlier. Yes.
I think so. I said that to Ken earlier. And if you watch the Phoenix, or I keep wanting to call you Phoenix because you're like bright and glowing. That's your last name. Miss Alyssa, have you seen the TV show Ghosts?
Ghosts? No.
No. Okay. Well, it's a period. They have ghosts from each different period. She reminds me of this particular Victorian character named Hetty. She's very much that kind of bossy. This lady sounds bossy to me and like exasperated. Like I told you where they were, And it very much sounds like the same voice from, the first clip. So crazy.
All right. Just do one more as they're almost ready. I can see them in the queue.
Perfect.
What else we got?
Let's do this. This was a little bit longer. This was about 43 seconds. You good with that?
Feel good.
Do it.
The next piece of evidence is, to use a Kenism, really cool. It's from the last session of the evening when RISEUP triangulated the recordings. That's right, a 2-for-1 deal. RISEUP and my crew all heard a little girl say, "Mommy," and then a male voice say, "Daddy's here."
Wow.
Wow.
And I love, you can kind of hear the accent. I want to say it's almost British, but certainly old English. So that's pretty incredible. Wow. We got a lot more to come for you guys too also here. But we still got, looks like a gathering going on up on the second floor, I would imagine. Chrissy's right there in camera. Ken, are you on?
Yeah, we are. And while we're setting up, I just wanted to take an opportunity. When we talked to Christy about this, because she just had a very personal thing happen, and we're not about coming on and exploiting anybody's emotions, but I know a lot of people in chat were reaching out to her and how profound this must be. So we wanted to give you her own thoughts on that right now, because this is something that we've all dealt with in this group, as in the most bizarre of places, where our loved ones take an opportunity to come and say hello. So Christy, your thoughts on that? Or
Well, I went into the ladies' parlor to watch Cody and Tori connect with the house, and out of left field completely, my father came through and he methodically started spelling out all my siblings' names. I'm taken back by it. I'm so proud that he's around me. And I'm very lucky to have had that moment with him. And it makes me feel like he's always going to be by my side to help me get through whatever comes my way.
Right.
It actually warms my heart what just happened.
Right.
It really does. But I'm
Well-
excited to learn about the house too.
Yeah, I mean,
Cri-
and I'm
Christy,
sure
if
eventually-
I can for a second, Ken, I want to address Christy's emotions on this. Yes, it is a bittersweet moment, Christy, but think about the fact that this event, this experience, sort of makes you an ambassador now. That when you come across people in your life who have to deal with the loss of a loved one, that you can reassure them they're not gone by no means. They can speak and they can hear you and they can feel your pain and they can feel your love. And that's a gift beyond anything else that's out there. And so, you've become part of this family by that experience. And it's something that I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would give their left arm to have that opportunity to speak to their loved ones. So I think it's very special for you right now.
It's a blessing is what it is. I can't say enough right now about it. And I won't be able to say enough 3 years from now about it either. I'm just going to carry it with me because that was meant for me to have. And I'm gracious and appreciative to everybody that allowed that to happen by being here tonight.
And we appreciate you being there for us. And we know that you were there, for primarily being the proprietor, being the person there to allow Rise Up and Ken and the crew to come in there. But guess what? Now you're part of the show, and so is your family, so is your father. So that's fantastic.
I really appreciate it, guys. I really do.
Right. Well, we're going to be moving on to the next location. I just thought it was important for Christy because I'm reading the messages that are coming. Thank you so much, Christy. So many people reaching out to you. So this is why that, we wanted to just give her a moment to process this and understand that, these messages come and they change our lives. They change our perspective. Not that she didn't know there was something already, but there's nothing wrong with getting a letter that says, yes, there is. So with that, folks, we've got a crew upstairs and they're going to be setting up. So just give us a couple of minutes here and we will be right back with you.
All right, Ken. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
George, we got a few minutes to break, about few minutes.
Yeah.
But I want to ask all of you a question. I'm just curious because her father's presence was there, but there's also the presence of the former residents or whatever is there. Do you think that at the beginning, because Erin, you touched on it, it sounded like a lot of people were trying to communicate all at once. Is it possible that he's part of that whole unit and he's communicating with those that are there as well? Like, how would that work? I mean,
and Alyssa can speak to this. I find this interesting too because she's such a our abilities are, they work well together, right? Like I'm so much more sense like the energetics of it. Like I don't see as strongly things like that. So I love having someone on who has those abilities because we can kind of balance each other out. But to me, it's almost like, okay, you've got all these spirits in the house, right? They're not going anywhere. I almost wonder if energetically the dad's coming through, like, seriously, I have this one chance. Like, are they negotiating on the other side? Like, okay, well, we're going to be here still. He's only got, this one opportunity. Do they energetically make space for him to come through first? I don't know. What do you think?
I think definitely that they allowed him a chance to speak. They probably saw the importance of the moment and the situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
It's
find
mind-blowing.
I would find that in the world of the passing, I think that there is a higher process of energy. There's a higher connection to themselves, to each other. And well, there are those who, they do connect to, again, you're talking about from centuries ago, the spirits that reside there. There's not really any close loved ones, but that home they absolutely love. But the people who are in there, the living people who are coming in to investigate, I would not be surprised it is not an uncommon scenario where their loved ones follow along with them, perhaps all day, looking after them, keeping an eye on them. It's evident in Chrissy's expression that, there is still that loss going through her. And maybe that is part of the healing process, that energy that gives her that support, that keeps connected, maybe to a point in time where, if there is a point in time that Chrissy winds up being able to come to terms and be at peace, that they move on at that point in time. Who knows? I mean, these are all million-dollar questions, and the reason why Ken keeps Cody and Satori so far away from me, because I would drive them nuts with these questions.
Well, and let me tell you too, and I may have told this on air before, but I had an experience very similar to this with them over Halloween at the farm. And I was just up at the event working for Andrea that weekend. And it was one of the nights they were showing in the movie in the house. So we decided, there was a pretty good sized group of us, Cody, Satori, Miss Jacqueline, Cody and Corey and Jen Heinzen. It was just like a group of us kind of hanging out in the back. We'd already seen the movie a gazillion times, right? So, and we had a couple of other people in there. I'm going to leave the names out just because the story is pretty personal, but we were sitting in the kitchen, just talking, eating popcorn, drinking, having snacks and drinking soda or whatever. And the lights are flickering. And then Satori's sitting across from me, and she starts looking at me, and then she's looking at the table, and she's looking at me, and she's looking at the table, and they're not even touching. And the knocking is starting.
It's incredible.
Right. And then we have the door opening. Anyway, so that's a whole thing. So then it was getting louder and louder and louder. So they decided, all right, well, let's give this a whirl. And the message that came through was very similar to that. It was, where's so-and-so? This spirit named off his sister, a nephew, several other things, very specific. And they don't live anywhere near Rhode Island.
We're going to hold on right there for the second. We do have to go to break. When we come back, I want Aaron to finish that story, and then we're going to get to the second floor, the Oliver Estate. Stay with us, guys. You are watching Dead or Alive on the Dead or Full Spectrum channel. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hey members, the new KGRA DB app is now available on iOS and Android devices. Gain on-demand access to any KGRA DB programming. Download any show directly to your mobile device to listen or watch on the go. Go to the App Store and search KGRA DB.
Hundreds of thousands of people have claimed contact. If you're met face to face with something so alien, that will change you. It changed me.
Strange things would happen. This was something that I kept buried for years.
On Saturday, April 29th, KGRA Digital Broadcasting and Virgil Films have partnered to bring you an event that could open your mind to new possibilities. Watch John Yost recount his story in his documentary Alien Abduction Answers. After the movie, participate in a live interactive panel where you can ask your questions in real time. You don't want to miss this event. Go to kgradb.com to claim your spot.
Did you know 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated? If you struggle with focus, run low on energy, or when it's time to finally sleep, you simply can't, this can all be linked to dehydration, and Fuel Up has the answer. Our proprietary formula contains the finest cellular hydration with the strongest immune-enhancing natural ingredients. The Fuel Up system is made up of 3 different incredibly tasting varieties. Wake, kickstart your day with a jolt of caffeine. Play, boosts focus while hydrating your cells. Rest not only helps you relax, but also rejuvenates your cells while you sleep. Here's what our clients have to say.
I really don't miss my coffee, and you can tell the difference.
So I'm gonna take it for the energy. I'm gonna take it for the play. I'm gonna take it, all day.
And it works. That's the thing. It works. We love it.
Take the Fuel Up Challenge now, where we offer a Feel the Difference money-back guarantee. Fuel Up for life.
You're listening to the KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network. We provide unparalleled coverage of trending news in the world of ufology, cryptozoology, and paranormal phenomenon. Whether you're watching our video live stream or listening to one of our audio programs, you are getting the best from world-renowned researchers and hosts, guiding you through topics the mainstream won't touch. Miss one of your favorite programs? No problem. Head over to the members area at kgradb.com for access to our massive library of award-winning content. Make contact, stay connected, only at kgradb.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to the second hour of our show, or maybe longer. It depends upon what kind of activity we're getting. We are live investigating at the Oliver Estate in Middleboro, Massachusetts. With me tonight, Erin Bush, Bill Forte, our producer, and special guest, Alyssa Phoenix. And guys, I'm in my office, in my garage in Florida, but it's normal. I'm sweating.
I am too.
Like, what is going on? There's so much to just process there. It's absolutely unbelievable. And thank you guys for joining us again that are in the chat. Don't forget that subscribe button. I will give you a heads up that at about 7 or 6 minutes to the top of the hour, when we have to leave KGRA, we will continue to broadcast the investigation here on Dead Air Full Spectrum on YouTube. So if you want to click an extra tab and have that prepared, do that at this point in time. So looks like we've got one camera open. Let's bring that up for us right now. And who have we got sitting there ready to go?
I think they're upstairs.
The two people I hate the most on this planet because they don't live closer to me and I can't harass them, Cody and Satori.
All right. All right. So let's show you what happened during the break. All right. You ready? So when you guys went to break, we didn't want to waste any time because it's a 2-hour show for the folks on KGRA. So we came upstairs and we got in contact with Earl again, the gentleman we spoke with downstairs. And he pointed to one of his favorite rooms that he wanted us to go to. And we're in that room now. And this room happens to be his room. So we just got confirmation from Christy about that. So what we're going to do now, so now that we got that out of the way, we're going to see why he wanted us to come up here and try getting that list of names that we can give to the rest of the RISEUP crew to use tonight. So we're going to try doing that first, and
See how
so
that goes.
everyone else can kind of split up and go their own way here.
All right. Earl, are you in here? Earl, is that you? Can you give me 2? Thank you so much, Earl. You're loud in here. All right. What should we ask first? Names or why you want us up here?
Well, let's get that out of the way first. How come you wanted us to come upstairs, Earl?
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X,
room? You want to know mine?
A B C D E F F A B A.
Favorite? No.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M.
Family? Your family's up here? Okay. Could we get some names from anybody that's up here? Ready? Somebody just walked in.
All right, there's multiple people knocking and walking around.
So, Earl, since you're loudest, could you help us with that? Thank you. Ready? You just throw out names, okay?
Somebody take a note, good. We have Mrs. Rise Up on gun duty.
Mrs. Rise Up.
A, B, C, D. Ooh, all right. A, B, B.
A B C D E
E.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T.
Beth? Or Bethany?
Betty?
No.
No. A B C D E F G H
H.
A B C D A B.
Bethania? Okay.
Oh, okay.
You saved me some time. Thank you. All right, Bethania. Who else?
A B C
A.
A B
B.
A B
B. Abby? Okay, Abby. All right. Who else?
A B C D E F G H
H.
A B C D
E.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N N.
Henry? Henry? Is there anybody else? Oh, it's a whole reunion up here. All right, what's the next name?
A
B C D E F G H I J J.
A B C
A.
B C D E F G H I J K L M.
James? All right, anybody else? Okay, I'm just gonna go.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T
T.
A B C D E F G H H A B C
Thomas? Thomas, thank you so much. Yeah, anybody else? Or is that it for right now? Okay.
Is that your family?
Is Bethania, okay, let's start with Bethania. Is she a relative?
A B C D E F G.
Wife? Okay, because I counted the knocks. All right, so are the rest your children?
A B C D E F G H I J J A
James? James is your son. Okay, who else is do you have any more
What's his
children?
name?
No, James was in the group
Was
enough.
he?
Yes. Anybody else your child?
Heidi, was there a Thomas in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you get a last name?
No.
Could I ask if Thomas' last name might be Weston?
Yes. No. Oh. A. Okay. A B C C. No. A B B A B C D E. Bethania. Bethania Weston. No. Bethania. What about Bethania?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M. Was that a voice? N O P Q R S T U V W.
Wife.
Wife.
Okay. James is your son.
What about Henry?
Henry.
Henry your son? Okay. Is Thomas your son?
Thomas Weston?
No.
Oh, okay.
No Weston.
Different Thomas.
Can you tell us please what Henry did for a living?
Do you know what Henry did for a living? I think he's talking to him.
I'd like to know.
Ready?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T. Who whistled?
Who's whistling?
WANT
Just for another whistle.
A
Whistle.
B C D E F E
All right, W A
N T
T
A
E. Wanted.
No.
Was there an E?
He was a fugitive.
A
Want.
yeah.
Okay,
A B
want.
C D E F G H I J K L M M A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O O A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R. More. Want more. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N. Names? Do we want more names? Do we want more names?
You want more names?
No, I was just asking about your son Henry. Because I know that he had a profession, and I was just wondering if you could tell us what his profession was.
E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. Ask. A B C D E F G H. Henry. Henry. A B C D E F G H I him.
Ask him.
This one got some attitude. Ask him.
It's hard to tell who's coming through.
Where is he?
Where's Henry right now? So Ken could ask him.
All right, so we have a Bethania, correct?
Yes.
We have an Abby, correct?
Yes.
We have a Mary?
No.
No.
Is
Okay.
Abby a daughter?
Is Abby?
We have a
Yes.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Henry.
Okay.
Thomas is a kid, not
Yep.
Thomas Weston.
James.
James. It's a big family. All right. So where's
So wait a
Henry?
minute, who's up here right now that we can talk
And what is Earl's last name?
Spro. Who's up here right now? You, Earl. Okay. Is Bethania? Yes. Is Henry?
No.
He's downstairs. Okay. Is Abby up here? Okay. Is Thomas up here? Okay.
James.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so Abby and James, are we able to talk to them?
Mm-mm.
No. Why?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y. A B C young.
They're too young.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, so
What else do you guys want to ask or you want to bring?
Okay, so do you want me to be specific about things?
no, I would just ask.
Here's what we know. All right, Earl died of tuberculosis
Sound about right?
or consumption. Maybe you knew it better as that.
Yeah. You just got to guess on that one. Yeah.
2 children died when they were babies.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T A B C D E water.
Water?
Are we talking about Abby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know what happened to Abby, but I think that I first need to say how sorry I am. So our condolences to you. This must have been awful. I am so sorry. Abby died at the age of 1, burns from water.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's just, oh,
Is she okay now? Good, that's good. A B C D E F G H I J J A B James. What about James? A B C D E F G H I J K L L A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O O A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O. Look. Looks. A B C D E F G H I J K L L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z.
A.
Looks A.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Looks a lot.
Looks A.
Looks.
More. A B C D E F F. After. Looks after Abby. That's good.
How old is James?
Can you count? How old? 5. So James is 5.
Holy cow. That's
James
terrible.
died.
two of them beyond Abby who.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S A B C D E F G H
Apple.
A C D E E A A B C D E F G H H A B C D E F G H I is A B C D.
He hides.
Hides.
She likes to hide. Oh. A B C D E F G H I in the no A B C
Mark audio.
C A B C D E F G H I J K L closet in here. No. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W A B C D E F G H I with A B C D E F G H I J James.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
They like to hide in the closet together. Okay.
Is it a closet in this room?
No.
It is not a closet in this room.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
This thing is going again.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. You wanna do it?
Can you repeat that last word for us? What are you trying to? Okay.
A
Do you want me to talk to you?
yeah, A
Oh, I'm
B
sorry.
C D E F G H I J K L M O P Q R R A B C D E F G H I A B C D E F G G A B C F G H.
Right, the right, to the right, the room to the right.
High. On high.
Right. Our right. No. Ken's right.
Okay, so in
That room?
that closet in that room.
All right. I have a question, if you don't mind. Is there anybody who walks that space that you know of?
A B C D E F A B C D E A B A
Earl.
Earl. I Earl.
Are we talking to Earl right now?
Who are we talking to? A, B, Bethania. Okay, so it's Bethania right now. All right. Okay, so Earl likes to walk in that hallway. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that.
Okay.
You guys
You know,
okay to field a couple of questions from our
Can I
hosts
just
tonight?
say something so we get some clarification, George?
Yeah.
I came here one night at Christie's invitation to work with some of her group. While I was in this room looking toward that area that she just described, or a shadow figure, it kind of made me, that's probably me moving there. It made me recoil a little bit because I wasn't expecting that.
Mark Audio.
But it was in that area, within that closet that leads to another room, that I saw what I saw. Julie came in a little bit later on that. So it kind of follows along with what I witnessed with my own eyes. So I just wanted to make that point that it's not random. There actually is something I experienced.
So those Mark Audios I was mentioning was from this closet, by the way.
Okay.
That's why I kept on hearing something
Oh,
from the closet.
That's my story.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to unmute the panel, and if there's anything they wanted to throw out there.
I just want to say, and you guys know, because we were having a chat in the private chat area for us, when they brought up the name Earl Sproat in the last segment, I did some digging. I remember in the chat I said, let's see what happens. And I am stunned but not surprised on how accurate. I am freaking out on what Cody and Satori just did, because I was looking it up. I looked up his genealogy and I looked at other information. And when they started getting into these names, I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out, because there's one here that Bethania and Earl Sproat had 6 children in the home during the 1840s. Only 3 of them survived. Abigail Sproat, an infant baby girl, and a son named James passed away. And then I looked up the genealogy, which, Aaron, you need to say the connection to Ken right now with that genealogy thing.
Well, I bet if they're looking at it, they're seeing it. But one of the names that we pulled up also was Bathsheba. But just in case that name comes through, you guys know that there is a family tie to that name as well.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I think that was a common name.
But you guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to bring something up also for the audience, whether they're watching live or they watch post live. Anybody at any time could sit there and go, well, Bill just did it. He just looked it all up. Can't Cody and Satori have done the same thing prior to showing up at this location? I can tell you firsthand, based upon the experience we did at the Alley Theater, is I sent a friend of mine who had passed on to the theater with no information. She's no longer on Facebook. Obviously, she's passed away. And not only were they able to pull her first name, they couldn't figure out what her last name was because it's AHL. And they're like, wait, are you spelling it correctly? It's like, yes, they are. And they even knew her husband's name. This is true what's happening here. This is legitimate what's happening here. And it comes right there to them. And you guys are hearing the knocks. We're hearing it as loud as can be right here on the show, guys. So that's fantastic. Alyssa, do you have anything to add? What do you think so far?
I was just typing in the chat because I was trying to make sure I wasn't hallucinating or not. For a sec, is there something that's in the closet? Like when they turned around, it looked like there was something there.
Ooh.
I don't know if there was something like. Okay, just making sure. Okay. I thought I saw something. I was like, and like my body felt like a jolt for a second.
Yeah, Mark, your camera is extremely choppy right now. The Wi-Fi is cutting out a little bit. The audio is fine. It's just visually, it's just choppy. So I wanted to make that aware to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
They're amazing. They are amazing. I mean, I was sitting, you saw my reaction. I'm freaking out because they were spot on.
Oh yeah, they always are.
I need
think
to
too.
see this in person for real.
I think what's important to note too with this stuff is, you know, in Cody and Satori's position, there's an energetic cost to them,
yes,
as well, right? As time goes on, like they're trying to get that much information, and I know, you know, for Cody, when he's getting worn out, his shins will hurt. I know for Satori, her crown will hurt. So for them, it's, you know, they have to get to a point where they're like, okay, we need a break now. But to be able to get all those names in that one session in one shot was pretty impressive. And now they're going to need a nap. No.
later. Wait, we got more.
Right.
Well, that's a big important part that people need to be aware of, is that the contact with Cody and Satori is like a beacon of light, and these spirits are drawn to it. They can see them in a specific form. And this is a rarity versus maybe a handful of investigators that come in there with the recorders or electronic devices, and maybe they'll tinker with them or not. But this is such an anomaly for them to be able to have this kind of one-on-one immediate communication. I think that's fantastic. Where are you guys heading now, Cody?
So what's going on now is Ken and some of the group are going to the basement to take some of these names and see if they get a response. And we're going to kind of go from there. And Satori and I will kind of jump in after that and see what happens. So that's the plan. We're heading down to the basement.
Cody, it also is
Yes.
great to see you. It's great to see you on your feet and healthy.
Oh, thank you very much. My hip is working great now, so I'm glad I have a new one.
There you go.
Bionic
You guys are amazing. I have to say, I can't wait to meet you in person. I really can't.
Go ahead, me too.
They're,
We're only a few states
they're
away.
a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun.
I'm sure people that are watching, because it was happening to me. I'm very emotional, like I get involved, but my gosh, how could you not?
You know, and I'd like you all to comment on this also. There's nothing like this. And what I'm talking about is the consistency of communication, the quality of communication, the validation of the communication. It just never ceases to amaze me. And I wonder, again, this has been my argument. I've even talked about it, as you know, Bill, on air when we've had this show, but I brought it up time and again. Are we using it the way it needs to be, or are we not pushing the boundaries the way it needs to be, or just should I just let it be? What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Aaron.
I think we kind of have to let it be. You know, this is something that they're still navigating. I know you hate me for it, and I didn't want to say it, but I think it's one of those things where, you know, they're also still navigating this. Like anytime I've seen Cody do this, it still makes his brain explodes. He'll just be like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Like they're still trying to navigate this too. Plus, I think also you have to consider the energetic perspective from the people that they're connecting with. There's a level of trust that's been established, and they have to keep that status quo as well. So it's like, yes, we want all these amazing things, but we have to remember the energetic cost to them, their relationship to the energies that they've established relationships with, and let them discover that kind of at their own pace, and then just allow us to be along for the ride when it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. But I think we have to let them manage it in their own time, you know?
Alyssa, you are experiencing this for the first time, as you said, and, you know, again, everybody can look at it with skepticism, and it's understandable. To be able to witness this firsthand makes a hell of a difference on it. But in this particular case here, what do you see as possibilities for this? Obviously, we've seen healing.
Yeah,
definitely seen healing. I feel like it does open up a new way of communication, a new form of communication, because I've never seen anything like that before. Most of the time it's the spirit boxes or just the use of I forget what it's called, where it makes the beeping
Obulus.
noise.
Oh,
Yes.
the REM pod. Yeah.
The REM pod. Like, This is a different form of communication where we could actually form the words through them, where they are communicating to us. So it like creates a connection. So I think that's cool that it's the connection that's being formed through this one versus through something else, through an object.
Right, right. And Bill, I've used this metaphor in the past, or this experience in the past. You can tell somebody, hey, I hunt ghosts, or I'm a paranormal investigator, and that person will say, well, I don't believe in ghosts, until they have that experience. And I think this kind of falls into the same category. While yes, seeing it again on the screen is awe-inspiring, but it does not even remotely compare to seeing it in person. It's just got to be something that, and again, they're very public people. They go to a lot of these different conventions. They go to locations such as this one here, where people are more and more and more are getting to experience it firsthand. I think that's the only way, really, for them to value what the gift is that these two have. Would you agree, Bill?
Yeah, but here's the thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to discount the importance of electronical technology equipment, devices, but it's the human side. It's the connection, like they were saying. And there are people that have that ability, and I think we all do. I honestly think that we all have that ability, but it's also being able to open yourself up and be aware of your surroundings, and also to be open-minded, but also to what they were saying, be genuine, honest, and just good people. And I think that is what draws the spirit or these entities to these individuals, because they know they're genuine and they can be trusted and that they're good people.
Yep.
I think that's very important.
Yeah.
Aaron, I
Yes,
have
sir.
an idea.
Uh-oh.
Now they're going down to the basement. They'll probably be running some experiments while they're down there. If, in fact, part of what they're doing is Cody and Satori again using the tapping communication, I want you to ask Cody and Satori to ask the spirits, because you've had the experience, we've seen the experience, that these spirits can travel at the speed of thought so quickly.
Right.
So I want you to ask Cody
Bless
and
you.
Satori,
Thank you.
could you ask the spirits to quickly come to my house and tap on the floor next to me in my chair? Oh, you got
man.
spirits at your house already. What do you care?
No, it's not that. It's like I feel like I want to have them be able to, like, they're on this really solid train right now of information that they're trying to get. And my fear is maybe that's something we can do when they're like done with the investing, because I don't want to break their stride, right? Like they're on a path here. They're getting information, they're getting it quick, and they're bouncing all over the house. I don't know. Can we wait till like the end, maybe when they're like closer to done? You're the boss, man. I don't even work here. I probably just got fired.
KJ, I gotta leave at the 54. No.
It doesn't have to be tonight, but that would be a neat experiment. It would be neat.
Next time they come to St. Augustine, see, George is never going to forgive me because they stayed here for a couple of days in my house, and I didn't, they're on vacation. I'm not going to ask them to do their thing. But he was like, "You didn't what?" I'm like, "No, man, they're on vacation." But that's something we could play with.
Are you kidding? If they were staying with me and I've got like carpet,
they'd still be there.
I would put a hardwood dance floor down for them just to get that communication going on.
Well, what's wild though is that, and Alyssa doesn't know this, but I do have a question for Alyssa.
I am not.
So it doesn't matter if they're on concrete, wood, carpet, tile, grass, sand, doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. When we were in Middleboro last summer, when I met them the first time, we were on carpet, concrete, tile, wood. Matters not. But my question, Alyssa, I was curious, do you get like, when you witness that connection, do you get anything, do you pick up anything on what that connection looks like or how it works?
Like when it comes to that method?
Yeah, or like their energetic, because I know what I see, but I'm curious if anyone else kind of picks up on what that connection looks like or how it appears to somebody else.
in my like what I'm seeing, because when I see, you know how like you do seances and like you're supposed to hold hands and you're not
Right.
supposed to break that connection. Like I see them doing that, which is creating a connection and creating a personal connection to the spirits.
Yep.
So they open themselves up, like Bill said, and because of that, you know, it's circulating between the two of them, that energy.
Yep.
So I think when it comes to that connection, it's a lot stronger because it's a human connection. So
that's a really good point.
Mhm.
Do you think? Do you think again that and they've done these tests before, where they would have Cody and Satori doing an experiment and bring in or introduce equipment. Can you do this? Can you light this up? They even had a piece of paper which they filmed that got compressed down. You know, my skill, the spirit said, is that I can move pages. So can you press down on these pages? And they caught that. The next step for me, back when I was doing spirit box on a regular basis, one of the things that I would constantly, and I harassed psychics. God knows, in the old Block Talk days, I harassed psychics because I'd say, "Oh, the spirit's in the room with you right now. Yeah, they're right here, standing next to me. Tell them to knock over this pack of cigarettes." Or you know, that they don't do that because they're not here to be your monkey. And no, it's to validate. I look to validate. That's what I do, and that's exactly what Ken and Cody and Satori and Rise of Paranormal have been doing nonstop, is getting validation, both in, as Bill did, looking up the information and getting mind blown what the accuracy is of what they're picking up. And secondly, is the equipment or objects that they're using along the way also. But the interesting part that we're still trying to figure out, they're still trying to figure out, Ken's still trying to figure out, this field is what is this knocking? Is it vocal? Is it a pierce through the veil? Are they actually with weight stomping on the floor, which is the least logical way that this goes?
It could be simply that it's a frequency that is interfering with our dimension. It's like a sound that it causes when they're doing that. But here's something I was just thinking about when you were all talking about this stuff. What if, because it's always about the communication, right?
Right.
But why don't they hold up a piece of paper and say, "Do you know what color this is? Can you see what color this is?" To see about the more visual side.
They've done that. They've done that about the balloons when they were at the Pain House.
And did they say the colors?
They could identify colors. They didn't know what a balloon was. No one ever from that era had ever seen helium balloons.
Right.
So they had no idea whatsoever.
No point of reference.
Right.
Well, but I think Alyssa hit a really, really, really important point of this, is that it is a human connection between these two incredible souls. But I wonder too, when you said that, is it easier for them to come through that way because they were human? Like that's a frequency they're familiar with, maybe. And we both know, like, spirits are 5D or 4D, depending on what plane you're looking at. We're 3D, so they have to come down and lower their vibration. We have to increase ours. So I wonder, I think you made a really good point that I hadn't thought of either, is that because I always look at it from a frequency standpoint, right? But it's a human connection. And that, I wonder if that's really what the important thing is to the spirits at that point. I don't know. It's all fascinating. And like I said, it makes my brain hurt a lot. And I just am always incredibly amazed. And also we're moving now past, show me you're here. I mean, now they're getting like living history. We saw at the Pain House. We saw at the Alley Theater. They're talking about, and the Conjuring House. Abigail has told them specifically a list of the trees she wants planted, other things she wants put back on the property. At the Pain House, you had Sarah Whipple and like her favorite meals they served at Christmas. I mean, we're basically now getting examples of living history from the spirits themselves as it's coming down the pipe, for lack of a better phrase. And it's fascinating.
Let me hurt your brain a little bit more than Aaron. For how many years prior to Cody and Satori doing this, that people whether it was the shows or actual investigators, were trying to do knocking. Can you repeat this knock? Bump, bump, bump. And if they got it, that's where they stopped.
Right.
Can you imagine if they said, okay, we're going to do a yes or no, 1 or 2, and do knocking? Now, I know some had done in the past, not successfully, but the knowledge was out there. The methodology was out there. And no matter where they go, it's done the same way across the span of the heavens. They all communicate in the same fashion. So, again, how many opportunities missed in the past because they were just excited to get a response and did not further that procedure, such as Cody and Satori have done.
Yeah.
But-
well, and I think too, you take, Cody and Satori's incredible skills and ability, and then you combine it with the knowledge, the passion, the love, and the respect that Rise Up and their team has for this field, and and the spirits that they're trying to communicate with. And you have the perfect storm of good vibrations to make magic happen, is what I think.
George, you might have hit on something though. Maybe they're now being recognized on a universal level. Yeah. It's not just a specific location. I mean, this could be bigger than we all can imagine.
Well, God forbid. I mean, if their beacon is so bright, but can you imagine if, an entire town all wanted to speak to them at the same time? So thank God it's limited.
Right.
So that they don't get overwhelmed.
That we think we understand that to be, but we just don't know how far and how expansive this is going to get. I mean,
right.
You know what I mean? That's yet to be determined.
Well, back on screen, the man we've been praising about during this transfer over, Mr. Ken DaCosta, and thank you, Ken. You are in some scary location now. Where are you?
Right now, we're in the basement, and we are going to be doing very shortly, once we gather everybody, a straight kind of EVP session where we've got equipment set up to see if there's changes in the environment. The backstory of this is, over the years since we've been here, we found out tonight that human bones were discovered here in the basement. They were of an adult. And there is a belief that it was a female. The police, when they were called, came in. Medical examiner came, took the bones away. They won't determine if it's male or female, but there's speculation it was a female. There is some speculation as to who it was. So we are going to call on that particular individual to try to confirm or deny that, in fact, it was her. But, this is kind of a surprise to us because we weren't aware of this story until we talked to Christy. In fact, it was her that made the discovery. So we're standing in the dirt part of the basement where obviously the excavation took place. And we're going to play this one a little bit straight by just trying to determine if there is someone here. The report is a lot of shadow play down here, so we're going to be paying attention to that. And let's see if we can, add something. I don't want to be melodramatic and say we're going to solve a mystery here, but it might explain some of the things that people have experienced in the basement. So once we gather everybody, we're just, getting ourselves together downstairs. But so obviously we'll have cameras going on this, but that's going to begin, very, very shortly. And we'll let you know when we're ready to go here.
All right. I just increased your microphone. You were very, very low. I just turned it up considerably, so we hear you just fine. And can you point towards the ground for our psychic and medium and intuitives? This dirt area you're talking about?
We'll see if I'm actually standing on it right now. I'll see if we have enough light to do this, but
yes, we can see.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a possibility, Julie, if you follow, there's a possibility. It looks like there was a bit of an excavation right here, but we're not sure because the ground has been disturbed somewhat. And we can, double check this with Christy, but the dirt part of the basement is pretty significant in terms of, the size of the house. So, but the area that I just pointed to would seem to me the one where there was the most disturbance. Whatever it is has been filled in here now. But this actually happened here. It's not a legend. So I know that Christy just told us that she's reticent to come back down in the basement at this point, because that had to be really traumatizing to have a discovery like that.
Yeah, I'm watching Aaron and Alyssa almost lean back a little bit. They're both picking up on something in that area there. Ladies, you want to express anything?
I was just feeling pressure in my frontal lobe. At first,
Yeah.
I thought it was because of my facial expression, but then I
Me
realized
too. It's like right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Big headache. As soon as he looked at that ground, the headache kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I won't say anything more because I know they're going to do their thing, but I'll put it in chat. We can analyze later.
All right, Ken, we're going to all go mute on our side so that you guys can conduct the investigation, and we'll jump back in when it's appropriate.
Okay, it sounds good. When we're ready to go, Mark, if you're ready to go, we can. So Mark's going to jump in with his camera right now. I'm going to disappear, and we're going to try to get enough light down here so you can see what it is that we're doing. Okay.
Okay, all you.
Wow. Then begs to, maybe they need to go in the future there with some underground, survey equipment like.
Oh, yeah. Why are we down here just to investigate with you guys? Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So one thing we want to do is show them there used to be slaves down here, and there's like a trap ceiling. I would say it's not even a door; it's a ceiling. And I want to show you how it felt with those slaves. This whole ceiling would come down, and all the slaves would be trapped down here and not be able to come out. Right here.
All right. We can jump in when we're ready. We want to take a moment here to reach out to whoever might be here with us tonight. Our understanding is that people have come here and they've seen you in the form of a shadow, and we're not sure why you would be here or why you would pick this area unless there is some kind of significance to you being here. So I'm going to try to get right to the point here. Now, Christy Parrish, who I'm sure, spent so much time here that everybody's aware of, that might be in this environment right now, claims that she discovered human bones, the remains of some unfortunate soul in this basement. So we've set out some things, and I know that over the last few years, if you've been listening and paying attention, then you probably know what some of these things are, and you can also interact with them. It's just lights, things that you can illuminate and affect if you come closer. We've put 3 of these particular things on the floor. There's one behind our friend Melissa, there's one right in front of me, and there's a purple light over here. So at any point, if you choose to do it and you're willing to do it, you can come forward and let us know that you're here and you can see and hear us. So why don't I just give you an opportunity to do that first? If you can see all of us and you can hear me addressing you, can you choose one of these to just come close to so we can visually see that you're somewhere among us right now? Please don't be afraid of us. If you're in any kind of distress, we are not here to make things worse. We come here as friends. Okay, we're not coming to make you relive anything traumatic. We just want to give you an opportunity to tell your story. Just to let you know you're not going to be forgotten.
So please don't be afraid of us. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you can see and hear us right now, can you just come close to one of these things?
I just heard a whistle.
I heard something too.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Mark Audio, what did you hear?
I
Whistle.
pitched.
Yeah, whistle.
Whistle again?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sometimes different things happen. People can communicate. I'll whistle if you'd like to whistle back. If there's a gentleman down here, I get it. I understand. You're trying, we can hear you. So I promise you, if you can do something like that, we will hear you. Obviously, some of our friends already did. If you'd like to speak in behalf of some, there's a phone, right?
No, that's the electrical box.
Oh. Okay. It happens. Is there anyone here with us right now that might be keeping us company? Have we spoken to you? Have Cody and Satori spoken to you earlier? You know, the rest of us would like to do something, you know, we're not. You know, what they have is a blessing that we respect, but for some of us, we need something a little bit more. We need some lights, some sounds. I hope you understand. Have we spoken to you earlier tonight, somewhere in the house? Earl, you seem to be a presence here. If you don't mind, and you can just like kind of come close to this like I am right now. I can't do it, but you might be able to. You know, just trigger some lights. That's all they are. Lights with different colors. So we're going to leave that there for you.
Guys, we got to let Bill
One
go
person we wanted to
on
ask
KGRA, but we are still going to continue the investigation right here on Dead Air Full Spectrum. So if you're watching on KGRA, just go to YouTube, Dead Air Full Spectrum. You guys will be able to watch as we continue this investigation. Bill, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate it as always, sir, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great night to everybody, and keep up the great work over there, Rise Up Paranormal. So see everybody soon.
Take care.
Good night.
All right. One name that we were informed about was a young lady, I believe, named Julie. Is there or was there at any point a young lady named Julie? Was she part of the help here? Specifically a chambermaid? This is an opportunity for you to share with us. I don't want you to be intimidated. I know there's people down here. You're among friends here. You are totally among friends here.
Hey, Melissa, does this go completely? There's like some shadow play back there. Can you see what I just saw?
We do?
Yeah, it looked like some shadows moving.
All right. I'm going to move a little bit because we are getting a little shadow play here.
Almost looked like a little bit of like a dark shadow just peeked and went back over here. So I just want you to
That's actually one of the claims down in the basement is shadow play. So.
Okay.
So just so you know
Now, if it's possible for you to show yourself, I don't know if that's a little bit too much for you there. I'm gonna get a dirty butt, but that's the way it goes. I know it might be a little bit much there with the light and everything like that, but it'll actually help us. If you're close to us and you're moving around, you don't have to stay on the outside. You can come over and join us. You know, we have our equipment there. It's there for you. It's your choice.
Mark Audio?
What was that?
I have no idea.
Sounded like a puppy.
Yep, it was.
A bang, like
Like a
Something.
No, it's like a.
Maybe it's a
almost
creak,
like
maybe somebody's up
creaky
there.
footstep
Yeah.
type thing.
I know dogs are like walking around.
Sound like it was, I can go check. Sound like it was over here. I'll go see where everybody's at.
I think the only one up is a Christie.
if, okay, we're just checking on weird noise that came from above us. Julie, if you're here, do you feel more comfortable maybe talking to one of the ladies here? I know, big tall guy, but I don't mean you any harm. I'm just gonna stand over here. And if you're here, I mean, if it's possible, please, reach out. Touch me, touch my hand.
Julie, can you leave the basement?
Are you, I don't know, for lack of a better word, do you feel confined here? Trapped, maybe, is another word for it. Do you feel like, is there a sense of obligation here? Is there, I don't know. I don't know what your emotions are right now. Fear, shame.
So I just received some information. There was a leg bone found right here. And the finger bone was found in this section over here somewhere.
Okay, good. Glad we pinpointed that. So, can I, if you don't mind, because you deserved better than this, I hardly think this is consecrated ground. It's kind of grotesque, actually, that. Now, whether this is Julie, whether we got the name wrong, it doesn't matter whoever you are. It doesn't matter. Male, female, but I know it wasn't both. Please help us to try to understand what exactly happened to you. Was your life taken from you? I'm going to leave that machine there. And if it's true, if your life was taken from you, if you could make those lights come on for us.
Stone's going off, proximity.
All right, we're getting more shadow play down here.
Static dome.
So we know this is pretty typical of what people see down here all the time. It's just shadows moving back and forth.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Okay, we've got some kind of. All right, we got some kind of illumination over there. Please don't go anywhere. We saw that. There you go. You see this?
Yes, moving around. Can you move again? If you move, it'll just light up another pretty color for you. It won't hurt you.
I think the next one's orange.
Do you like orange? Whoa, that was,
Oh, that was
really
nice.
fast. Thank you. I know it's a little scary, but I promise it won't hurt you.
If there's anything we can do to help you, feel free to let us know.
Can you make it another color? Can you just move around a little bit around it and make it a different color?
Hello. This is Cody.
Hi, I'm Satori.
I don't know if we've met before. Maybe you've seen a light that's been around.
We don't want you scared at all.
If you don't want to talk, that's fine. That's okay. But if you do, we're here to listen.
I'm wondering if you guys would make contact with slaves if you're telling us there was so many.
I just don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. I don't want to make anybody feel like they have to talk to us. You surely don't have to be down here by yourself.
Or if there's a Julie that wants to talk, you're more than welcome to try speaking with us as well. Whatever you'd like. If that was you that lit up that device on the floor there. Doesn't hurt you in any way. I'm sure you've seen other groups that come in here and kind of do something similar to what we're doing. A lot of the same stuff. But that just makes it easier for us to see you. We have no problem hearing you. Just help us get a direction on where you are.
Any noise you know how to make. If you hit something, kick something, stomp your feet, just let us know you're okay. Just like that. Can you give us one of that sound if you are okay? Two if you are not? You're okay. That's good to know. Can we do the same? One for yes and two for no? Are you comfortable with that? You can be honest. You don't have to. No. Okay.
No?
That's okay. Just know that you don't have to be stuck down here, okay?
Yes, well, if we go upstairs, you're more than welcome to talk to us up there if you change your mind.
Are you in any kind of distress right now? Are you in any kind of trouble? Do you need help?
No.
All right, we respect that. Do you feel you're at peace right now?
Is that a yes? Yes. Okay. That's good.
Just not comfortable talking just yet?
That's okay.
All right.
Can I just ask one last question? Are you a male?
No.
You're not? Okay.
So you're a female. Okay. All right. Well, we'll let you do what you're doing, okay? Give you some space on our part at least, okay?
And if you change your mind, just find us. All
Okay.
right. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Sorry if we disturbed you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this up.
I'm actually surprised that there were slaves down here. They wouldn't want to talk and say their story. I was actually surprised.
Hopefully hopefully they're not down here anymore. I would hope
But
not.
good point.
They
Very
could
good
still
point.
be afraid.
The only
Yeah.
other thing I wanted to ask is if they knew that if there was a tunnel down here.
Yeah.
So we're moving upstairs.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think
A little challenging to be down.
So we're gonna be moving upstairs right now.
Yeah. Should have had my phone on camera, especially with that thing. And then
I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, the trail of 10.
Yeah, it's up all the way.
Watch your head.
All right, they're going to relocate, so we'll give them that space, and bring them down and bring this up right now, and then we can go from there. But you guys were in the private chat, just going to town. The experiences that you guys were having, you want to share?
You go first, girl.
So the first thing, so when Ken, that was the thing that caught me off guard. Like when Ken was over by that pole and he was asking questions, there was like two eyes. It was glowing eyes that was like on the other side of the pole. And in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe it's the computer screen like dirty. So like I literally just went and like rubbed the screen. But then when I realized it was still there, I was like, I'm seeing this. I'm gonna type this in. And then all of a sudden, when Ken like moved, suddenly the eyes like went away. Like the eyes slowly faded away, and then he moved over to behind the pole, and like that.
Gonna have to look for that in review.
I wrote the general time. I gave like a 2-minute time frame, so I have that down.
Right. We've got Ken back. He's probably going to tell us what's going on next. So, Ken, what do we got coming up?
Okay, that was pretty interesting. We did have some interaction with one of the devices, and obviously there is a female here who seems to be, according to her, at peace. Like you guys probably heard that, and she didn't want to continue that line of questioning. So we've got nothing to prove when it just says I'm ready to move on. So we're perfectly fine with that. So we're going to give them their space. Now, I might stay on with you here because what we're going to do right now in the Ben Franklin parlor upstairs, Cody and Satori are going to do their last session of the night. And Melissa and I are going to be in the basement directly underneath them. So we're going to be able to get the sounds or even the vibration of what it is that they're doing. And obviously, it's just Melissa and I here. So there's no one here that's doing any. We don't think at this point we have to prove anything about these two people anyway. But they're going to go up there and they're going to do a session. Cody was with me in 2016 when we were here. So he's going to play on that kind of thing with the responses that we have. And Melissa and I are just going to be downstairs here, listening in. So we'll probably, I don't know if we have to mute I think we will. So it's not a question of, listening to what we hear. We'll just, just non-verbally let you know. And, you might see us, touching the ceiling or crazy things like that. But we want to see how this plays out, whether it's the floor, walls, or whether this noise that they get is just ethereal. Because we've heard it both ways. So we're just going to hold tight down here and, focus in on, what it is that they're doing in the parlor right now.
All right. Quick question then, Kim. When you are down there, even though you may mute so that there's not any kind of an echo or anything of that sort, you will continue to record so that we can kind of match it up later on for post.
Yep, we will be recording, and we're going to stay and we're going to hang right here. My only thing is, I assume they have a recorder upstairs because I like to put one at their feet because it enhances the sound when we do our review show. So we want to just check with them to make sure they have that in their setup. So if they can hear us, I just got a thumbs. All right, got a thumbs up from Satori. So all right, so we're good whenever you guys want to, and I guess we'll, this will, as far as we know, unless something profound happens, we'll, we'll call this tentatively the last session of the night. So it's been interesting down in the basement here, everything they've said, shadow play, et cetera, and so forth. So we're going to hang, and you guys can zone in. Looks like they're ready now anyway.
All right. Sounds good, Ken. We'll put you on mute. We'll put yourself on mute, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
And we'll switch up and get these guys up top here. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to bow out so that you two can still stay on screen and the pictures will be bigger so that we can still also watch Ken doing what he's doing down there in the basement as well. So I'm going to bow out. Cody, Satori, you don't have sound right now. So Mark, let's see if we can't correct that.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2, test.
Well, you're all good. Go ahead. You're all set.
Good.
Hello. Good.
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 Ready?
Yeah. All right, so the house should know what we're doing by now.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Erin wants an experiment she wants to do with you also.
Okay. If somebody
He's lying, Satori. Don't listen to George.
Unbelievable.
That would be George. Okay, I'm hearing some things. Mark's in the closet.
No mice. No mice.
We're getting sealed in here.
I hear you. I hear you. Hold on. All right, you ready? Can you give me one for yes, two for no? You. Yes, thank you so much. Sorry, and you know how this goes, right? Okay, so you've been watching? Oh. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. People. There's 2 people here. With me right now when I passed on.
Are they in this room?
Hello.
Where are they?
Can I point? They're in there.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Can I ask who this is? Is this Earl? No. Can I ask your name? A, B, B. Oh,
Bethania.
Yes. Bethania.
so are the 2 people, do you recognize them? No.
No. All right. Should we go access the entire basement? You can hear this over there.
Mark? Can we maybe open this door?
Let them know they can come in. All right, the door's open.
Have these 2 people been here before?
No, they've never been here before. Okay. Can they come in here? Can you come in here? Don't be shy. There's footsteps. Can you come talk to us? Maybe tell us your first names. I'm Satori and this is Cody.
If they don't want to talk directly to us, can you ask them
Their
some
names?
questions for us?
Okay. If you know their names, let me know. Can you ask? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E. He's.
Henry.
A, B, C, A. H, E, A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Heard. A, B, C, D, A. About. Heard A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Loud. A.
So heard.
A.
A.
L.
So this is, A is a separate word? Or?
No.
Okay, so A-L.
A, B, C, D.
Heard a lot?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. A, L, Y.
Alyssa?
Heard Alyssa.
Alyssa's got
A
mirror.
B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O V O. A B C D E F G H I voice. I heard Alyssa's voice.
Alyssa's voice.
Alyssa
She's on the
on
live
the
feed.
live. Okay. Okay. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P P. A B C D E F G H. A B C D E P H E. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N N. A B C D E F G H I. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X.
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
If you could see her face, it's her.
Okay. So there's a Phoenix here?
Can we get names? Your last name is Phoenix?
Y'all, Alyssa, who's on with us tonight, her last name is Phoenix, spelled Phenix.
Okay.
Okay, so this has never happened before. Can you ask what their names are?
They're talking?
Can you guys hear the knocking on the live?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're talking to each other. Got some? Okay. B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. A B C D E F G H. A B C D E G. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R. A B C D E F G H I. Sherry? No. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P S T A T A A A. That's it?
What do we have?
Sharita? Okay.
Who's the other one?
A B C D E F G H I J K K. A B C D E F G H I I. A B C D E F G H I J K L M. Kim? More? A B Kimberly? Kimberly? So Sharita and Kimberly are here?
All right, hang on 1 second. We got a verification. Alyssa, can you tell the audience what is happening?
That is my aunt and my cousin actually passed away last year in May. But she's actually spirit sensitive. She was spirit sensitive, and so was Aunt Sharita. So oh my god, I always knew they were there.
Well, you kind of took a trip, didn't you?
They both, yeah.
Hasn't happened before.
I've never had a spirit say they heard someone's voice and felt like they needed to come to a colonial house in New England. No.
Oh my god.
And look at
Where are you located?
I'm in California.
Oh,
I'm in the Bay Area.
You took a flight, didn't you?
You can't get further away.
Oh my gosh.
And the K2 is going nuts right now.
Is there anything you'd like to say? Okay, what would you like to say? Okay. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W. We A R A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O O.
Okay.
Okay.
You're okay. Okay. A B C D E F G H I J L M N O P Q R S T. A B C D E tell. A B C C.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H, A, B, C, D, E, E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R,
Sherry or Sheree?
no, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, C, H, what?
Cheryl? Cheryl?
Okay, Cheryl. Tell Cheryl. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Word I. A, B,
I?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, E.
Mark audio.
Yeah, whistle.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L.
Hello?
Tell Cheryl hello, Bertha. Okay. If that makes sense, I'll go with it.
It does.
Okay, good.
Cheryl is my mom.
Oh,
That's my mom.
oh, thank you for confirming that. Thank you. More. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Love you. A,
Hello?
A, B, C, D, E, E. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
Everyone?
You want to make sure that they know you love them, everyone? Okay. All right.
Wow.
Was there anything you want to say?
It's oh my god, it's very comforting hearing their voices because we think of them all the time. I think of Kim all the time. See reminders of her. Oh,
I
my
think
god.
that was an I will knock. All right. You all good? All right. Thank you for talking. They just walked away. So, all right.
They must be going back to California.
I was given a name that I kind of want to ask about here. I believe the name is, what was it again? Sarah Hutchinson. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Hutchinson? Yes, I'm asking for a Hutchinson. Sarah? Is Sarah here? No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Upstairs. Well, could you ask her to come down real quick? Thank you. Please hold.
All right, they just want to.
Please hold.
Want to break walls?
Yeah, we can break for a second.
All right, taking a quick break to recharge for a sec.
All right, we'll get right back with you guys. All right, Alyssa, how you doing?
Emotional. There's so many people I want to message right now, especially her brother. I'm definitely going to send him this live and tell him like he needs to watch this because he needs it the most, because that was his mom and sister that passed away. So
wow.
He lost his dad too, so it's just him. It's just him now. So oh my gosh.
Talk about hitting home.
It did. As
Anything
soon as
like,
they
I
started
am
with
so
the-
glad.
No, I can tell you right now, welcome to the family, because we have all been through it in one way, shape, or form, and it's incredible. Ken's back with us also from downstairs. And Ken, what was your experience on the floor there, or in your case, on the ceiling?
I can't, you gotta lower that. I can't.
Oh, you doing that one?
All right, we have any echo from me at all?
Slightly.
Okay.
It's
Well,
tolerable.
I'm using my phone now on all. All right. So I am glad Melissa and I, first of all, did what we did downstairs, because the sounds that we're hearing kind of move in a 2-foot square. You know, they move around. They're not always in the same spot. So they might be to our left and our right. when I put my hand up there, I could certainly feel the vibration on the floor. We were directly underneath them. So we did that a number of times. Then Melissa had the forethought to stick the K2 meter up there. Now, my phone's on airplane mode, which is standard procedure when we stop, and you saw this thing spiking as if we were standing under power lines.
Yeah.
I mean, in excess of 20 milligauss in a steady spike for the duration. At one point, Melissa lowered it to the floor, one light just signaling that it's on, and then when she picked it up again right underneath him, directly underneath him, the thing was spiking like crazy. And I gotta be honest with you, it's not really something we've done before. So, you know,
No power lines over there.
yeah,
nothing,
there was absolutely no wiring. You know, we're using artificial light in the house here for a reason. You know, other than some electric candles, there aren't any lights on here. So there are no wiring on the floor whatsoever when we were standing under that. So there's absolutely no reason for that K2 meter to spike to 20 plus milligauss consistently. So an experiment that I'm glad we did. Kudos to Melissa for just, you know, throwing that up there.
Now,
And
whether you or Melissa or anybody else in the past ever held a meter around Cody and Satori at their
Oh, yeah.
level?
Oh
And
yeah,
nothing.
we've had static meters on the floor. We've had a number of things around them. Oh, we have a one of our devices here that's kind of going off. Let me see if I can get this.
It's right in the chair.
Yeah. Go a little more to the right.
Oh, it just moved. That's cool. It's like somebody's sitting there.
There you go.
Interesting. Okay.
Ken, in
somebody
your
just came in and
recollection,
sat on the chair with us here.
when you were there last time, I think you said 7 years ago, do you have any memory of when the activity started to pick up? Was there a time frame?
Immediately when we walked in, we were setting up and already hearing disembodied voices. As soon as we walked in the house, we didn't even have cameras going, unfortunately, but we didn't expect that. All right, I want to turn this back. So yeah, but we've had cameras underneath them, but we've never put a meter underneath them because a lot of times we were going to, like, you know, Masonic lodges where they're 20-foot ceilings. But in this particular place, I was able to, like, reach up with my Sasquatch hands and actually touch the floor. So obviously there's we put vibration sensors, and sometimes they trigger, sometimes they don't. But it's definitely the floor, definitely a vibration, and there's definitely some kind of environmental interference there. And I think we proved about 3 different things tonight with that, something we haven't done before. Glad you guys could see this. This was kind of mind-blowing down there.
Building an archive of evidence, which is so critically important. Each and every time, Ken, respectfully, you do add to this. Whereas me, forget it. I would just be like a Tasmanian devil trying to get everything done at the same time. So I applaud your patience. And, you know, again, Alyssa bore witness to something that there's no way, shape, or form, Alyssa, that you know of that they could have gathered that information.
There's no way. There's no way. That's shocking.
Are you going to be able to sleep after this?
I definitely, I hope so. I'm probably going to be crying up a storm. I know Mom's probably going to cry up a storm as soon as I tell her.
Conversation.
That's fantastic.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
amazing.
And just the pop-up just so quickly, speed of a thought. And again, Ken probably had one of the very, very, very first experiences of that, and even more so, the thought. So if these family members were in your mind, Alyssa, and you were thinking of them during this investigation, God, I would love to talk to them. God, they're receiving that and perceiving that as a call out to communicate, and that's how they're able to reach out to Cody and Satori. It's incredible.
Collective consciousness at work.
Works.
Well, I'm glad we were able to see that, Alyssa, and I'm happy for you. And we saw a couple of instances of that tonight. And, you know, we covered this earlier in the show, but it's something that everybody in this group has experienced. Because, you know, once that door is open, it provides an opportunity for people to literally see into our world and to be able to see us. And when there's that recognition there, it may be a combination of them pushing to the front of the line, or perhaps everybody stepping aside with respect and allowing our loved ones the first shot at us, so to speak. So Christy experienced that tonight. You know, it was kind of an emotional thing for her. We appreciate her allowing us to talk to her later, which is why we took a break, because if she needed a moment, we would never, ever, ever exploit anybody's emotion. But she was fine with it. I know a lot of people in chat were, you know, a little concerned, you know, because there's a couple of different reactions that you have to that, you know. But I'm glad we got to see that, and I'm happy for you, Alyssa. So what happens when you drop in on us, see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you thought it was going to be a boring night, huh?
No.
Well, but I think the thing to Alyssa, we've talked a couple times on like just in Messenger, so we weren't like awkward strangers tonight, you know. But like she pops on the screen and her energy is so crazy bright. Like I see you as like, I think that's why even if your name hadn't have been Phoenix, Phoenix is kind of what comes in my brain. You have this crazy bright like orange energy that shoots out of you. So you were glowing extra bright tonight. That's just just amazing. So amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think that at this point we're going to, you know, be wrapping ourselves up. Thank you, everybody, for staying with us. And we're kind of, I guess, we're sort of 4 for 4 on these things. And I don't want anybody to ever think that this is normal, where we walk into a place and, you know, these things are happening. Cody and Satori certainly help open up that gate and sort of establish that communication with a little bit more trust in us, hopefully. But you see how it is on the other side. Someone is down in the basement of this place and seems to be at peace and perfectly happy there. Well, that's fine. We may not understand it, but, you know, to them, they are where they want to be. I mean, I hope they have free will and they can come and go as they please. But before we get out of here, I think that it's appropriate to just, I'm going to pass this phone around so everybody can just kind of, you know, say goodbye and everything and just salute everybody who was here tonight. So I'm going to start with this young lady to my right.
Oh, God. Oh, hi. Hey, great job tonight. Great job. And you really touched a lot of people tonight, your connection. So thank you.
Well, great. It was fun as always. And very nice to meet you, Alyssa.
Very nice to meet you.
Sorry to scare you.
Yeah, I hope we didn't scare you. All right, next. There we go.
Okay.
Here's our Mark and Julie.
Hi, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know we did on our end.
I had a lot of video to look at.
There's Melissa.
Yay.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody did a great job filming tonight. Good
You guys
job.
are the backbone. You really are the backbone of the team, and these special live events that we do here on Dead Air. Cannot thank you guys enough.
Thank you again to Christy from Oliver House as well.
Don't forget Mrs. RISEUP over there.
Mrs. Ryder.
Miss Dawn.
I actually made it through the whole thing.
Yay!
She did
had
great taking notes.
surgery recently, so.
And
All right,
the
here goes everybody.
the party is Ken and Dawn will have the grandkid at about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So God bless them.
Okay, yeah, Wakanda forever on that one. Yeah, we're going to bugger out. So once again, on behalf of everybody, you know, I am blessed to have, you know, you guys in studio, but these people around me here. And I would go like anywhere with these people because they're just solid and, you know, they chose me, you know, not the other way around. God, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I guess we're going to put all of this stuff together, George, and hopefully if we can pull it off, maybe do our review next Sunday night on a lot of things that typically people don't get to see, behind the scenes stuff, because we recorded a lot of voices tonight. You know what I mean? So I got I have like the hand of Manos coming and trying to grab me. Shadow figures here. Yeah.
Baby shark.
Pretty good
You know
dog,
what I just said? You know what I just said about all these people? All these,
Take
forget
it all
about
back.
it. Just scratch it. No. It's like I can't wait. I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
We'll wrap it up right there. Ken, thank you, and the crew. Beautiful place. Christy, thank you for your hospitality. And can't wait to see everybody again when we do the post-mortem wrap-up. So appreciate it. Oh, God. Dirty dancing. All right. All right. All right. They're getting punchy tired now. All right.
All right, folks. I'll let you sign off. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we'll see you soon.
All right.
Everybody here says subscribe.
You got it. Take care. All right, let me get rid of them. They're getting punch tired now, you can tell. Thank you guys so much for viewing tonight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The thumbs up. Definitely hit the thumbs up tonight, especially for this great show. And the reminder bell for upcoming content. Lots more coming your way we haven't even covered yet. So looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. Alyssa, Aaron, stay with me, please. We'll be joining you guys next Sunday, same time. Until then, have a great night and have a great week. Thank you for watching.